Dunkers and Dunkettes. It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 3 of the Madden 22 Kansas City Chiefs realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 2, we ended up making the AFC Championship game yet again, but this time we lost to Jameis Winston and the Pittsburgh Steelers of all people. I had to take a break after that L, especially with the free agency frenzy in real life. It's getting crazy every day. Look like Deshaun Watson might be going to the Falcons. Saints still in it. And then the big one, Devontae Adams getting traded from the Green Bay Packers to the Las Vegas Raiders for a first and a second round pick, which is also crazy because I planned on reuniting Derek Carr and Devontae Adams anyway once I do get to the Raiders. And speaking of the Raiders, they are in our division, and they've come in second place the past 2 seasons. They've been right on our asses, but enough talk about the Raiders. We're not doing the Raiders right now. We're doing another team in the AFC West, and that is the juggernaut Kansas City Chiefs. Still looking for that Super Bowl. We're desperate to win one in this rebuild. We know how much of a juggernaut the Chiefs are. So now that we're controlling them, we need to get a W. We need to win a Super Bowl. We need to get that second ring on my finger. But let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and meet the team, meet the squad before the preseason. And as y'all know, the baby GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, and he's been playing like it the past couple of seasons. 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns each of the past 2 seasons. Playing like Patrick Mahomes. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's been probably the most surprising of the rebuild. 1,000 yards. Averaged over 4 yards a carry and double-digit touchdowns, and that's very impressive when it comes to this passing offense. We did get this running back down here in the draft, great receiving back. Still got McKinnon. Still got the 2 fullbacks, Neil Kendrick and Isaiah Woodson, who we're using as a tight end 3, and then Tyreek Hill, Cheetah. He's been great. McCole Hardman finally went over 1,000 yards last season, so he earned himself a new contract. And then our first-round pick from last season, Enrique Virgil. The speed on this offense is about to get crazy. Travis Kelce, he's been playing like Travis Kelce. And then we got the offensive line. They've been playing great as a unit. And then the big free agency signing, we did cut Frank Clark because he was cap casualty. He opened up, a lot of money, not a lot of money, but enough money for us to fill out our roster. But Jeff Simmons was a big get. Let's see what he did last season in Tennessee. 18 TFLs, 13 sacks. So you put him with Chris Jones, makes our D-line even more scary. And then, like I said, we did cut Frank Clark. We also lost Melvin Ingram. But we have Mike Dana starting right now. But Al Young was our second-round pick. He was a outside linebacker, right outside linebacker, but we noticed that he was a speed rusher. And we have a speed rusher as our scheme fit for our right end. So we moved him down to right end. He would compete with Dana for the starting right end position. And then, of course, we got Chris Jones, Derek Nottie still doing their thing inside in the trenches. And then Paul Bowman was our second-round pick last season. He was our best linebacker last season, but we still got Nick Bolton developing. And we have Willie Gay in a contract year. He needs to step it up this year. L'Jarius Sneed still at cornerback 1, Mike Hughes. And then we're kind of weak at cornerback. We lost Rashad Fenton. So we did draft a cornerback, Cedric Pierre. We tried to bring in Bryce Callahan in the free agency, in the preseason free agency, but we don't have no money. We broke as hell right now. So we just got to work with what we got. So we already saw the right end, and we have the cornerback, so that's 2 rookies that could possibly start on the defense. And then the other one was Roman Bishop, the first-round pick, who I didn't even want to be a Kansas City Chief. We had another free safety scouted, but he was projected to go in the second to third round, and I didn't feel like taking him in the first round. I probably should have because he ended up having a hidden depth trait. This guy, Bishop, did not. And if I would have just remembered, I was picking that in the first round, which is basically a second-round pick. But I'm over it. Hopefully this guy plays well. Hopefully he can get a depth trait. But it's not all about the depth trait. It's all about performance. It's all about, he might have a great season. You never know. So hopefully he balls out. And then Honey Badger's been kind of disappointing, and I'm kind of mad about it because we gave him a new contract first season, and I probably should have let his ass walk. just like he's a free agent in real life. And then Harrison Butker was okay last season. I don't know why they brought in this guy from the practice squad, but we don't need two kickers. But maybe that'll put a little pressure on Harrison Butker. And then we brought back Tommy Townsend, the punter. And that is the team for the preseason. And I don't remember if I set my depth chart. I don't think I did. So I usually do this off screen, but I'm going to do it right now because I don't want people like Tyreek Hill to get injured. So he will not be playing. Travis Kelce, unfortunately, is going to have to play. Actually, we're going to put him down here so he doesn't. O-line should be straight. Jeff Simmons is going to play just because it's a new defense that he's learning. Dana's going to start. Chris Jones will not play. Bowman, Bolton, that should be good. Cornerback should be straight. I don't know why Snead isn't starting over Mike Hughes. And then Bishop, yep, he's going to start. He's our first round pick. Honey Badger's going to play. Kick return, we're going to go Lattimore. This Martin guy. Punt return will not be Tyreek Hill. It will be, let's go to other rookie. Cole Harmon's not going to be down there either. Let's go with Walker. Kickoff start. Third down back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We'll go with McKinnon. Lattimore. We'll go with Williams. Slot receiver, we'll go Virgil. Left end, yep, Simmons. Right end, Young. With Dana. Rush D tackle will not be Chris Jones. It'll be Naughty. Moss. Rucker. Bolton, Bowman, and Gay. Let's go Bowman first. And then slot cornerback will be Pierre Jones, blah, blah, blah. So that's the preseason lineup. We do have open competition at right end between Dana and the rookie. So we lose the first game of the preseason. No injury so far, so that's good. Haven't seen that in a while. And we win the second game. And then let's go ahead and sub in the right ends. Put Young in this time. And then let's see what happens. We'll check out the stats. And then just like last season, we didn't have that many people on the roster to begin with. So we only got to cut 4 people. We do have an injury. You know we can't get out of preseason without an injury. And it is Tyler Mars, our backup right tackle. So it's not a big deal. And then let's check out the stats. We had Shane Buchele getting a chance to play with the retirement to Chad Henne. So we don't got enough money to bring in another backup quarterback. So he's going to have to be the backup quarterback. Hopefully Patrick Mahomes does not get hurt. And Antonio Williams had 2 touchdowns. Virgil, Will Cox, Noah Gray, McCall Hardman, Backman got a touchdown, so he'll make the team. O-line was okay. And then Kedrick Pierre, rookie cornerback, will start in the slot. And then it looks like Al Young is going to beat out Dana. He had 2 TFLs, 11 tackles, 2 sacks, so he is our starting right end. So with that being said, we are going to have 3 defensive rookie starters on the defensive side of the ball, plus the addition of Jeff Simmons. So receiver, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Tristan Jackson. Don't need him. We got the 2 white boys at receiver, and then we did draft these receivers, but we're going to go ahead and move them to the practice squad. And then the other practice squad member will be that kicker. And then we're also going to move. Actually, I might keep Bacon on the team. This Will Watts guy can go. And then we have room for one more spot. So I might as well. if I can, rookie wide receivers. Maybe we do Martin. Clear. We'll do Martin. Actually, who was drafted first? I think Martin was a 6th-round pick. Yeah. So we'll bring Martin back and sign him to the active roster. And then we'll leave St. Sinclair on the practice squad. So let's go ahead and adjust the lineup and then go in, reorder the depth chart the way we like it, the hump, and finally get to the damn Super Bowl. It's crazy. I already said we need to win at least 2 Super Bowls in this rebuild. 2 years done, AFC Championship, not even a Super Bowl appearance. You know Madden was going to do this to us because I'm the Chiefs now, because I'm controlling them. It's not the CPU, it's me. So, of course, they had to make it harder. Receiver Tyreek Hill, Virgil, Hardman, Travis Kelce, of course. O-line should be straight. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Lucas Niang. So we have Jeff Simmons. We're going to go with Al Young, the rookie, right in. Bowman. I don't know why they have Al Young. I mean, we'll leave it like that. And then Nick Bolton, Jefferson, Willie Gay, Kane Doe, Snead. We have Pierre starting at rookie slot corner. And then the rookie Roman Bishop at free safety. And then Honey Badger, hopefully he has a bounce-back season. And then for the special teamers, we're going to go with, I'll go with McKinnon. And we'll go with Virgil. Actually, yeah, we'll go with McKinnon and Virgil. And then punt return, we'll go with Lattimore, McCole Hardman, Tyreek Hill. Third down back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Power back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Slot receiver will be Virgil this season. And then we'll go with McCole Hardman there and Tyreek Hill. Jeff Simmons is the rush left end. And then on the right, we got Young and Dana. And then D-tackle Chris Jones, Noddy. They have the rookie Casey back up left end. They want him in. But I think we should do Dana. And then sub linebacker is Nick Bolton. But we're going to go with Bowman. He was the best linebacker last season. And then Nick Bolton and Willie Gay. And then slot cornerback, we're going to go with the rookie Pierre. So I like the looks of that. And then that's the lineup. So week 1, we are playing the Dallas Cowboys. So that's going to be a tough game. But past couple of seasons, last season we went to the wild card. We had to go through the wild card round. Season before that, we were first round bye. But we made the playoffs every year. We won a division every year. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. And then once we get to the playoffs, we just got to get over that hump and just finally get back to a Super Bowl. Let's check out the prospects. There is top 3 players are quarterbacks. Don't need one. We do need a cornerback, though. If the rookie right end doesn't work out, there is a left end. And there is a linebacker if we lose Willie Gay to free agency. So some good prospects. But we're not worried about that right now. We're not worried about the draft. We're not worried about free agency. We're worried about getting another chip to Kansas City, bringing that Lamar Hunt trophy back to Kansas City. Can we beat the Cowboys on the road? We don't. Knew it was going to be a tough game, but goddamn, 38-17, we ain't even compete. Couldn't run the ball. We had a turnover. It was tied at the half, and then they just took off in the second half. Dak Prescott had himself a day, and look at the O-line. 7 sacks allowed. That's unacceptable. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was unacceptable. Maybe the O-line just didn't block for him. Virgil had a great game, so did McCall Hart. All 3 receivers. But Orlando Brown, don't know what was wrong with him giving up 5 sacks. Al Young, the rookie, with a half a sack already, and then Jeff Simmons. So they're making immediate impacts on that D-line. Punter had a punt inside the 20, but not a good way to start the season off. Coming off that AFC Championship loss, and then we get our asses kicked by the Cowboys. But let's go on the road to Minnesota, see if we can beat the Vikings, bounce back from that horrible loss. Offensive line was terrible, and we dropped 52 points on Minnesota on the road. That's how we need to respond. This time we ran the ball. We shut Dalvin Cook down. Got killed by Kirk Cousins, though. They threw for over 400 yards. We also had 2 turnovers. But we dropped 21 points in the fourth quarter. They got Jimmy G as their backup, but Kirk Cousins played well. But both quarterbacks threw 2 picks. We got some pressure on them. We got 5 sacks, and then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 3 tutties on the day. Tyreek Hill had a rushing touchdown. Enrique Virgil looking to have a breakout year. Tyreek Hill was great. McCole Hardman had a touchdown. So all 3 contributing. Paul Bowman, second year, he had a sack. Al Young with the sack. Nick Bolton, Chris Jones, Derek Nottie, Mike Hughes, and then Jimmy Jones, who was our 4th cornerback. He had a pick inside the 20 for our punter, Townsend, again. And we bounced back in a big way. 52 points. Our offense is always going to score a lot of points. Check out the mock draft and see where they have us projected. Ooh, they have us top 5 taking a quarterback. How disrespectful. Mahomes, you better win MVP after that mock draft. Like, I want you to turn up. Like, all the way up. Go on the road and let's drop 50 on the Dolphins. Almost 43-28. He listened to me, though. He took my advice. They disrespected him in that mock draft. They got us taking a quarterback in the top 5. Are you smoking dope? Dolphins went for it on 4th down 5 times against us. 5 times. But it wasn't enough. 2 touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes. He was pissed off about that mock draft. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 5 touchdowns in the past 2 games. Shout out to our fullback. He had a touchdown. Travis Kelce. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was great. 2.5 for Chris Jones. 2 sacks for Jeff Simmons. That duo is going to be scary. And then Al Young, this rookie, is looking like a beast. So is Jimmy Jones. He has a pick and a half, a sack in the past 2 games. But he's our 4th cornerback. Maybe I need to start him. Maybe I need to start him. But we are playing the team that has screwed us time and time again when it comes to awards. We beat them, I think, last season in the regular season game, but they ended up getting the number 1 seed. So they screwed us out of the number 1 seed. They've been screwing us out of MVP awards. Patrick Mahomes is already pissed off about that mock draft. Let's go ahead, take care of business. First home game of the season. 24-17. We beat them. I don't know why it went to the stats, but I did not want to do that. Let's go ahead and see what happened in the game. So after that loss to the Cowboys, as you see, we're starting to play like ourselves, starting to get momentum. We did turn the ball over. We was up 17-3 at the half. Picked off Lamar twice. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is killing it with the touchdowns. Might be leading the league in touchdowns. Travis Kelce was great. McCole Hardman was great. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, touchdown beast right now. Chris Jones, Nick Bolton with sacks, and then Bowman with the pick. And Honey Badger playing like Honey Badger. 2 picks already. And we do have an injury, though. And it is, Jeff Simmons. That's a bad one. That's a bad one right there. That's tough. And he would get hurt when we have to play the Titans, which is his former team, which is the team that beat us the first season in the AFC Championship game. So we're going to have to go ahead and start Dana on that side. And then the rush left end will be where's Dana? Will be Dana. So, unfortunately, Jeff Simmons will not get a revenge game. He'll be on the sidelines watching. Maybe he can give us a little bit in their playbook. But the main thing is we got to stop Derrick Henry. So let's see if we can stop Derrick Henry and get the win. And we do. We win barely by a field goal, 31-28, going into the bye week. Couldn't stop Derrick Henry, of course, but we was able to be aggressive on fourth down, 3 fourth down conversions. We was up 21-7 at the half. They dropped 21 points on us in the fourth quarter. We can only get a field goal, but they ran out of time, and we were able to beat them. I wanted Jeff Simmons to play that game, but we were still able to get the dub, so that's all that matters. We had a sack for Al Young, Nick Bolton with the pick, and would you look at that? Enrique Virgil with a kickoff return touchdown. This is the most special teams touchdowns that I've had in the rebuild. We had 2 the first year with Tyreek Hill and McKinnon, 1 last year with Tyreek Hill, now Enrique Virgil. That is 4 special teams touchdowns. And I'm only in the 3rd season, which is great. We are at the bye week, so let's go ahead and upgrade the team. No hidden devs this season. And we can go ahead and we'll look at the contracts. I usually like to wait till week 8, week 9, but we'll look at it right now because Chris Jones, I'll give him a 4-year deal. 80 mil. He comes back. L'Jarius Sneed, 5-year deal. He wants more salary. That's okay. And then everybody else, like Willie Gay, unfortunately, they're probably going to have to walk. So we'll come back for L'Jarius Sneed next week before we play the Jets. And we're sitting at 4-1, so our division hopefully falls off this season. Hopefully it's not tough for us to win it. And one of our practice squad players just got signed. It was Allen Hitchens. Don't know who that is, so I'm straight with that. And the Jets are actually 4-2. Nick Bolton has a chance to go up 2-star dev. So we'll see if Nick Bolton can hit that. But first, let's go ahead and throw this bag at L'Jarius Sneed. He just doesn't like the salary. That's okay. We'll bump this up to $6 million. How you like that? Got that done. Willie Gay, even if he plays well, I don't think we'll have enough money to bring him back. Let's see if we can beat the 4-2 Jets. Now, this is an important game. It's playoff implications. Both teams in the AFC, both teams with 4 wins. We need this win. Coming off the bye week, let's go ahead and upgrade the team. Try to get McCole Hardman scheme fitted. And we win 21-10. So great game for the defense, not allowing a lot of points. And we ran the ball, passed the ball. We're turning the ball over, though. I don't like that we're turning it over a lot. 3 fourth down conversions, though. I like that we're being aggressive. But Patrick Mahomes is not playing great that game. But we got to Baker Mayfield 5 times and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. See Devontae Adams on the Jets now. Not a great game for our receivers, but whoever this Corey Richards guy is, we should straight up bully them. Al Young, the rookie. What a 2nd-round pick. Moved him from linebacker to defensive end. Chris Jones with a sack, and he's playing well. L'Jarius Sneed, new contract, gets a pick, and then the rookie, Kedrick Pierre, he also gets a pick. Bucker, do not start this shit. Do not start this shit. But we get a lot of guys back. Jeff Simmons is back from injury. It's great that we got him back. That's going to make our defense even more better. He is there at the left end. Right end is Young. He's having a hell of a year. And we have a breakout player. Oh, it was Nick Bolton. Don't know if he hit it. Didn't even check to see if he did. And nope, of course he didn't. Still a good player, though. Still decent. Mock draft. Get us out of that top 5 pick. Taking a quarterback. So let's see where they have us projected. 28. 28. They think we'll lose in the second round. They was taking a tight end. I mean, I'm all for it if Travis Kelce was to retire. I don't think he would. And we have another breakout player scenario as we play the 4-3 Patriots. And it is L'Jarius Sneed, who just got himself a new contract. He's a rich man now. Let's try to get that rich-ass dev trait, that shiny gold dev trait. And let's see if we can get the W against the Patriots. And we do, 38-17. And that game was important for the AFC when it comes to the playoffs. And we didn't turn the ball over. So finally a game where we had no turnovers. Patrick Mahomes was great. No sacks allowed. So shout out to the O-line and shout out to the D-line. 5 sacks. Looking scary. So we lost Melvin Ingram and Frank Clark. And then all of a sudden, our D-line is just wreaking havoc. Enrique Virgil with a rushing touchdown. He's having a breakout year. Tyreek Hill held to 1 catch. Didn't matter, though, because Al Young, Chris Jones, Jeff Simmons is back, Derek Nottie, L'Jarius Sneed with the pick. This damn Jimmy Jones dude, bro, he's my 4th cornerback, and he has a sack on the season and 2 picks. So he's a great cornerback. And look at that, McKinnon, with his 2nd kickoff return touchdown. Wow. I'm bringing him back again. Like, straight up. So that is 5 special teams touchdowns we've had. No. I think it's 6, because the first year we had 2. We already got 2 this season. Right? Tyreek Hill had the 1 last season. And then Virgil had 1 this season. No. See, I'm counting wrong. So I have 2 this season. Yeah, it's 5. So 2, and 1. Yeah. So 5. And let's see if L'Jarius Sneed hit the dev trait. And he didn't, even though he had the pick. So haven't had any good luck when it comes to hitting the dev traits in season. But we're winning games. And we are at the midseason mark. So let's go ahead and upgrade the team, as we upgrade the team usually during the bye week and whenever the mid-season mark is. Let's do Pierre. Does he need to work on man? Yeah, he do. He need to work on man coverage. Get that up by 2. So he should be at a 60 now. And everybody else, auto that thing. And let's see if we can beat the Raiders on the road. So they're having a down year. And they dropped 47 points on us. They heard me talking shit about them having a down year. And it was the turnovers. We're not going to win with 3 turnovers. They were aggressive on 4th down. Patrick Mahomes, you cannot throw 3 picks like that and expect to win. Edwards-Helaire still had a touchdown. Antonio Williams with a touchdown. Travis Kelce had a touchdown and 100 yards. Pickens, that goddamn rookie that we wanted, he picked us anything from our starting rookie free safety either. Haven't heard anything. And I think I'm going to make a change at slot receiver. I think I'm going to put McCall Hardman there, see what he can do. As Tyreek Hill should be fine. Slot cornerback Pierre. We got Jones. Yep. And we are on TV against the 2-6 Broncos as the Raiders are trying to make a little comeback. And we have another breakout player scenario, our 3rd one in a row, and it is Al Young. And if anybody can hit it, I think he'll hit it. He's been playing great all season. It'd be great to get him to star dev. So one of our rookies, one of our first top picks. We'll have a depth trait, even though we didn't draft them with a depth trait. Let's see if we can beat the 2-6 Broncos and get Young 28-14. So he might have hit it. Got to see if he had any sacks or TFLs. Thursday night football game. Seems like we always win on Thursday nights. We did have a turnover. We was up 21-0 at the half. Javonte Williams had 2 touchdowns against us, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a touchdown. Virgil, I took him out of the slot, and then he just went crazy, got mad about it. And let's see if, of course, he had a TFL, though. Had a TFL, but Naughty and Bolton and Rucker were the guys that had sacks. And, of course, L'Jarius Sneed gets another pick. He's having a great year. And let's see if Young hit it. He had a TFL. And he didn't hit it. So we cannot hit dev traits to save our lives. But we're sitting at 7-2. Look at the Raiders trying to make a comeback. They already beat us. Now they're 5-5. They're on a little winning streak. And let's humble them and show them who's the top dogs of the AFC West. We beat them. We split with them. It's okay. But we slowed them down. Got revenge. 31-17. We was up 21-3 at the half. And we never looked back. Shut the running game down, so they shut Patrick Mahomes down, though. And Shane must have got in because he had a completion. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire, McKinnon with touchdowns. Virgil with a touchdown. Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill. We had Chris Jones, Jeff Simmons, and now Al Young wants to get the sack. Mike Hughes been quiet. He got 2 picks. But, man, that free safety has not done nothing. Looking like a bust already. Please get at least like a pick. I know it's his rookie season. Being a little hard on him, but... And now we have the 2-8 Broncos. Let's take care of business against them. They're the worst team in our division. 31-3. That's what you're supposed to do to bad teams. No turnovers. They only had 264 yards total gained. 3 touchdowns, no picks. I think we swept them, so we don't got to worry about them. Patrick Mahomes had a rushing touchdown. Mecole Hardman with a touchdown. Enrique Virgil, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Jeff Simmons, Matthew Young, Roman Bishop. Talked them up. Thank you. His first career pick. Salute to you, sir. We get the pick, and let's take a look at the playoff picture. See if we are number 1 seed so far. So let's keep it rolling. TV game against the Bears. Playoff implications. Let's try to knock them out of the NFC side when it comes to the playoffs. And let's see if we can beat them. We're at home. Look like we got the division on lock. And, of course, we lose by fucking 6 points. Not that mad, though. Not that mad. Thursday night game, too. We usually win those. It was the turnover. It looked like we outplayed them. They were very aggressive on 4th down. So them going for it on 4th down a lot, us turning the ball over, and seeing that the game went into OT is what did it. Tyreek Hill was great. Mecole Hardman had 2 touchdowns. Derek Naughty, Jeff Simmons. Butker had a field goal block, so that field goal doesn't get blocked. He makes it, we win. So barely lost that game. We get Pierre back from injury. So I want him in. Make sure he's my slot cornerback. And he is. And maybe for the slot receiver, let's go ahead and put Tyreek Hill in. So all 3 receivers take turns being the slot receiver during the season. And let's beat the 4-8 Chargers. We're at home. 42-17. 42-17. We shut the running game down, passed all over them. It was competitive at the half, 21-14, and we took off on them. We got to Justin Herbert 5 times, was it? 5 sacks. McKinnon, Hilaire, touchdown. Tyreek Hill, Virgil, just straight up bully Justin Skule. 4 sacks for Jeff Simmons, Al Young. So looking like we're going to be the top seed. So if we can get the top seed, again, this will be even more disappointing if we end up not winning or making it to the Super Bowl. Because we were number 1 seed first year. Second year, we should have been the number 1 seed. We beat the Ravens, but they ended up getting the top seed. But we still made it to the AFC Championship game. And then this year, we're looking like the divisional round, we'll be back in the AFC Championship game. So there's like so many Super Bowls we could have been winning. Weekly awards, we have Patrick Mahomes, of course. And we have the 8-5 Bills playoff implications. Let's see if we can beat them, knock them down a little bit. It's going to be a tough game, though. Won't be mad if we lose. And I'm not mad because we won 31-10. Both teams couldn't pass the ball. So Josh Allen and Mahomes weren't factors in this game, which is crazy to think about. We was up 17-3 at the half. Mahomes actually did have 3 touchdowns, though, but not a lot of passing yards. We really didn't run the ball either. But it was a Travis Kelce game. We shut down Stephon Diggs, Deion Dawkins. We just straight up Al Young, the rookie. Al Young, Nick Bolton, and then Roman Bishop, the other rookie. So the rookies and Virgil with another special teams touchdown. That's 3 this season, 2 from Virgil, 1 from McKinnon. So that's 2 for Virgil overall in the rebuild, 2 for McKinnon, and 2 for Tyreek Hill. 6 special team touchdowns in these 3 seasons. We have the best return man. And now Virgil, McKinnon, and Tyreek Hill, we can put any of them back there, and we're gonna get a touchdown. We're gonna get a touchdown. This is the best special teams I've seen so far as Paul Bowman is back from injury. And let's make him our sub linebacker. Actually, Nick Bolton isn't playing that bad, so we'll go back with Nick Bolton as the number 1 sub linebacker. And weekly awards might be Patrick Mahomes with the 3 touchdowns. No, it's Young. 7 tackles, 3 sacks. Looking like the defensive rookie of the year. We do have an injury. Please don't be anybody important. Of course it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire when he's having a great season. Of course it is. Of course it is, Madden. But we have the rookie running back. We have McKinnon. So we should be good. 4-10. I mean, last couple games we got the Lions. We got the 4-10 Chargers. I don't know how good the Packers are. But let's take a look at the standings real quick just to see how far ahead we are when it comes to the AFC. And the Bengals and the Browns are right behind us, followed by fuck you Titans and fuck you Ravens, fuck you Steelers. The 3 teams that have stopped me from winning the Super Bowls these past 2 seasons and awards. So we'll be seeing those teams in the playoffs. But let's go ahead and just finish off the Chargers. 35-31. I want that number 1 seed. 35-31. They was actually up 16-14. They got a safety on us. We outscored them in the 4th quarter. 19 first down. They're 21. I mean, they played well. 3 4th down conversions. They played to win, and they're just not good enough. I mean, we did well without Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Antonio Williams with a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, Virgil, all went crazy. Orlando Brown gave up 2 sacks. Jeff Simmons had a sack. And then no picks, no field goals, no problem. As we get our 11th win of the season, 12th win of the season, actually. We have another weekly awards. Patrick Mahomes could be an MVP candidate. Might be an MVP candidate. And we have the 7 and 8 Lions. Let's go ahead, take care of business. 35-14. So it looks like we might have the number 1 seed on lock. We'll check the standings after looking at the game. We're on a 4-game winning streak, so we're getting hot at the right time. Hopefully that bye week doesn't come back to screw us over. We turned the ball over twice, but we shut them down on third down. Only 2 third down conversions for them. They picked us off twice, but no sacks allowed. We got the Jared Goff 4 times. McKinnon is running the ball hard. Tyreek Hill's even running a little bit at running back. McKinnon's killing it from receiver. Cole Harmon, 2 touchdowns. 2.5 sacks for Jeff Simmons and Young. What a duo. L'Jarius Sneed having a breakout year. And the Packers, who are 14-2, they got to have the best record, of course. Of course, this might be a preview of the Super Bowl. The top 2 teams in the league. And, of course, the Bengals would be 12-4. So looks like we have to beat the Packers unless the Bengals lose. So we'll check out to see who the Bengals are playing as they are taking on the Browns, who are 10-6. So I need Cleveland to win that game. We need to beat the Packers. Thought it wasn't going to let me upgrade the team. Let's go ahead and upgrade everybody and see if we can beat the Packers. This is a possible Super Bowl matchup. Best 2 records in the league for the season finale. And we win by a touchdown to get 14 wins. We run away with the division. We are the number 1 seed for the second time in 3 seasons. No excuses. We're definitely getting back to an AFC Championship game, goddammit. And we better win it and get to the Super Bowl. Looking at the team rankings, we were the number 1 team in points per game, number 3 in passing yards per game, 19th in rushing. But defensive points per game were number 3. Passing yards kind of slipped a little bit. And then defense rush yards was number 4. Thank you, Jeff Simmons. And then the passing leaders, Patrick Mahomes at number 2. I don't know who Pat Stevens is, but he led the league. And then Daniel Jones, probably on a new team. I don't think he did that with the Giants. Then Nick Chubb over 2,000 yards rushing. And then Christian McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, 27 sacks, shattering the record. Aaron Donald, TJ Watt, and then Matt Ross, whoever that is, and then Xavier Howard, Kazir White, and then Shaq Thompson, Miles Jack, and Devin White. Looking at the stats, we were 4th in offensive yards. Patrick Mahomes was 2nd, of course. 37 touchdowns, that's 4th. Defensive yards were 7th. Hilaire would have had 1,000 yards if he didn't get injured. We were number 1 in points scored. Tyreek Hill barely had 1,000. But 15 picks still a lot for Mahomes. Only 24 sacks allowed, though. Hilaire having a hell of a year, was leading the league, I think, in rushing touchdowns. Got hurt, so didn't get 1,000 yards. But look, averaged 4.5, 16 touchdowns. He's been killing it, man. McKinnon did great, especially with the special teams. Antonio Williams had 2 touchdowns. Virgil had 2. Tyreek Hill. So our fullback and receivers getting some carries. And then 3,000-yard receivers yet again. Tyreek Hill, Virgil leading the team in touchdowns, his first 1,000-yard season. And then Travis Kelce leading the team in receptions again. And then McCole Hardman was 50 yards shy of 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. So that fast receiving core, and then Edwards-Helaire had 50 catches, damn near 460 and 5 touchdowns. So well over 1,300 yards from scrimmage and over 20 touchdowns. So great for him. Noah Gray didn't do much. I love the offense, man. Love the offense. Love the O-line playing great, except Orlando Brown was trash and Creed Humphrey was trash. But everybody else was great. Nick Bolton led the team in tackles, 3.5 sacks, 2 picks, so kind of a good year for him. Bowman was hurt a little bit, but okay, second year for him. Mike Hughes, great year. Honey Badger came back. L'Jarius Sneed had a breakout year. Thank you, Roman Bishop. That's better than Juan Thornhill ever did for us. Pierre was great as a rookie. Al Young was outstanding as a rookie. Chris Jones was Chris Jones, damn it. And Jeff Simmons, money well spent. Unfortunately, it's with a half a sack, 30 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 picks. That's great for a fourth cornerback. Forced fumbles, Nick Bolton and Darius Harris. We had a block for Chris Jones and Jeff Simmons. And no defensive touchdowns. Extra pointer, he missed one. He had 1 field goal block, so he missed 2 overall, but he really only missed 1 because of the block field goal. So great year for Harrison Bucker. Tommy Townsend averaged 53.7. That's good. Inside the 20 only 5 times, but we didn't punt it that much. And then 71 was his longest. 2 special team touchdowns of Virgil. If we don't make the Super Bowl, he better be the special team return guy for the Pro Bowl. And then McKinnon had 1. So that's 3 in 1 season. Yearly awards, MVP went to Christian McCaffrey. Coach of the year, how the hell? At least give it to Matt LaFleur, man. We're all the way down here at number 8. But it was Zach Taylor. Offensive Player of the Year went to Joe Mixon. Patrick Mahomes at 5. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. We had Al Young as a rookie at number 5. Jeff Simmons at 7. Chris Jones at 9. Best Offensive Rookie of the Year was Jason Siri of the Browns. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, no questions about it, Al Young, the 2nd round pick. And then we had Bishop at 7, Pierre at 8. So shout out to the rookie class. Best quarterback was Lamar Jackson. We had Mahomes at 6. Best running back was Joe Mixon. We had Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who was injured, at 5. Best receiver, Russell Gage. We had Virgil at 4. O-line, Ronnie Stanley. But we had Creed Humphrey, who does not deserve to be up there. He kind of had a down year, at 3. Thuney at 5. Trey Smith at 6. Orlando Brown at 7. Only person not on there is Lucas Niang because of overall. Myles Garrett, D lineman of the year. J.J. Watt on the Bengals. But Al Young at 3. Simmons at 4. Jones at 5. So that D line, whew. Linebacker T.J. Watt wins it every damn year. DB of the year was Bryce Hall. We should see L'Jarius Sneed up there somewhere with them 4 picks. He's number 8. And then McPherson was the best kicker. And Buxter at 6. So another year, another division title, another first round bye. What are we going to do with it, though? What are we going to do with it? Let's see the playoff bracket to see the potential matchups who we could be playing. You got the Ravens and the Steelers. 2 teams that have been getting on my damn nerves this rebuild. Would love to play one of them, especially the Steelers. Titans and Browns. Titans, along with the Ravens and Steelers, one of them teams that's been getting on my damn nerves. Stopped us from getting the Super Bowl year 1. Would love to get our revenge against them. Plus, we got Jeff Simmons. He didn't play them in the regular season because he was injured. And then I don't really care about the Browns, Jets, and Bengals. So, and then as you see, the Packers, number 1 seed, we already beat them. On the NFC side, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is back as well. So we are at full strength, 90 overalls all over the place. And we are playing the Steelers. Yes, thank you, Madden gods. Thank you to the Madden gods. Pierre needed to work on his man. How good is he with the zone? Press. We'll do man again. Try to make him more balanced. Ooh, man coverage went up 3. But I hope they have Jameis at quarterback. Who do they have? TJ Watt. I don't know who their quarterback is. Don't care. Let's get our revenge. And let's beat the Steelers for screwing us out of a Super Bowl opportunity.
Madden football.
We've been here before. So, as the Bengals beat the Browns, we get the ball first. Cole Hartman, 18 yards, moving the ball quickly. Then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Travis Kelce. We get stopped a little bit, and we don't get the first down. But we get the field goal from Buxer, so at least we get some points on the first drive. Juju Smith-Schuster, Sony Michel. Now they're moving backwards. Second and long, we should have known better they were going to get that first down. Who is their quarterback? Myles Gaskin, touchdown. And then we get a big play, Tyreek Hill, moving the ball quickly down the field. We got Virgil. Why are we moving backwards? Lucas Niang. Virgil with the first down. I want to see touchdowns. The other game, we didn't score enough touchdowns. But we get one here, Jared McKinnon. And let's see how the defense fares up. Myles Gaskin. Michael Rudd, that's right. They had that first-round pick quarterback. They get a big play to Juju. Damn, this quarterback is not fucking off. He is not fucking off, man. They really trying to do it to us again. And we stop him at the goal line. Chris Jones. We get sacked by Ebukam, but Virgil, who's been on a tear this game. And we're moving the ball down the field. I'm loving it. If we could just get a stop on defense like how we did at the goal line, and we get Antonio Williams for a touchdown, and we get a penalty, but we make the extra pointer anyway. Thank you, Harrison Bucker. And let's see if we can get a stop on defense. Al Young, defensive rookie of the year, 3rd and 20. They get 15, but they still got to punt it. And if we can get a touchdown here and go up big, get a comfortable lead. Lucas Niang, what are you doing? Doesn't matter. McCole Hartman. The receivers are keeping us in it. See if we can drive down here, 2-minute drill. Of course, we get stopped, make this field goal. And yes, Bucker, 57-yarder. We go up 10. A little bit comfortable. Of course, they get the big play. Of course, they get in field goal range. And, of course, they make it. That was just straight-up bullshit. And 3 and out. 3 and out. Great start for the defense. Can the offense just keep the ball moving? And let's just put this game away early. Big play for Tyreek Hill, and then a big play for Tyreek Hill. Like I said, let's get our revenge against the Steelers, damn it. Let's get back to the AFC Championship game. Let's make the Super Bowl, get an appearance. Let's win the Super Bowl. Let's get the second ring on my finger. And they punt the ball. Thought they was going to attempt a long field goal. And I say go for that. We punt it. That's okay. Pin them down there. Make them use more clock. Yep, move them backwards. They got Myles Gaskin. God damn it. Make them punt it. So defense playing well the second half. We're already in field goal range. Let's get it. Let's get a touchdown. Put this game away. We must have got a touchdown. I didn't see who got it, but 30-13. Defense playing well. Chris Jones, this D-line, man. Jeff Simmons was a great pickup. The draft pick, they got to go for it. And they don't get it. He misses a 60-yarder. They attempted a 60-yarder with Dustin Hopkins. And they get a pick for Devin Bush. We were so close to putting the game away. But they got to punt it anyway. They go for it on 4th down. And we're already in field goal range. Let's just put the game away. I want to drop 40 on them. I hate the Steelers. We all know this. Yeah, let's just run it up. Field goal, go up 20. There's no way we can melt down now. Defense has been lights out second half. I love it. They go for it on 4th down because they had to. I don't care that they got it. We sack them. Matthew Casey. They get the first down, of course. We sack them with Chris Jones again, and then they get the 4th and long. You know how it goes. Y'all know the formula by now. Yep, here it goes right here. 4th and whatever. They get the touchdown. But a little too late. Run the clock out. Make them use their timeouts. And we're headed to our third straight AFC Championship game. If you count real life, I think it's their fourth or fifth straight. Anyways, our third straight of the rebuild. But can we get over the hump? Can we get over the hump is the question. Can we get to the goddamn Super Bowl? And I hope it's the Ravens or the Titans so we can keep this revenge tour. It's the fucking Bengals, man. We already beat them in the regular season. We beat them last year in the divisional round. We beat them. No, last year in the wild card. We beat them the first year in the divisional round. I'm tired of beating them. But if I got to beat them again to launch us to the Super Bowl, let's do it. Let's do it. So, conference championship again. I see they have a couple of new X Factors on their team. Joseph Cochran, a running back. So him and Joe Mixon. So we definitely need to stop the run. We got the D-line to do it. And then they have a left outside linebacker with X Factor. And then they still got Bates, Mixon, Chase, Hendrickson, and Wilson. So definitely got to stop the running game. We got Chris Jones. We got Jeff Simmons. We got Al Young. Patrick Mahomes coming out the tunnel. He desperately needs that second ring if he wants to become or be called the baby GOAT. Let's get right into it. Hopefully we get the ball first, put some points up, and we do. Big play, Travis Kelce. Interception, Chidobe Awuzie. I can already see where this game is going. They're moving backwards, but you know they're going to get the long whatever. They get a field goal, so turn the ball over. They only get a field goal, so that's a win for us. We got to get this 3rd-and-1. We do. Keep moving the ball. If we get a touchdown here, I'll forgive the interception. And, of course, we make the long field goal. So, Bucker, he's been hot. And this defense been playing great. Penalty for DJ Reader. Thank you. And we get the big play, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Another penalty for them, Trey Hendrickson. And then we get the big play to McCall Hardman. So penalties killing the Bengals. Y'all know the Bengals' history of penalties when it comes to playoff games. And we get the touchdown to Travis Kelce. So just like that, 10 points unanswered. Defense playing great. Then moving backwards again. Chris Jones with the sack. Man, this defense has been playing the last 6 quarters from last game in the second half to this game. And a little bit of help from the Bengals defense getting all these damn penalties. Defense been lights out. Defense might be the reason we get to the Super Bowl finally. We addressed the defense in free agency. We addressed the defense in the draft. We had enough faith as our fullback gets a touchdown to start 3 rookies on defense. But this game is not over yet. They got Gronk. And they're driving down the field, and they're going to make this a game. They'll make this one-score game. And they do. They get the Joe Mixon touchdown. But let's see if we can keep it rolling. Keep driving. Keep scoring. Keep putting the pressure on them. Get the big play to McCole Hardman. Get another big play to Travis Kelce. Another big play to Virgil. And a touchdown just like that to Travis Kelce. And let's stop them. Oh, they get the big play down the middle. They only got one timeout. Don't let them get in field goal range. Of course they do. And they make the field goal. See, Burrow, they get the first down. Of course they do. They move backwards. They get sacked by Chris Jones. It's 3rd and long. You know they're going to get the first down. And they actually don't. Tyler Boyd dropped it. We get the ball back. If we score a touchdown here, I think you can call us Super Bowl bound. We get the big play to Noah Gray, out of all people. Didn't do shit all season. Only 8 catches. He gets a big catch there. McCole Hardman, the catch. Jared McKinnon. Travis Kelce had a penalty. We're feeding Jared McKinnon. We don't get the touchdown. And we miss. Oh, I thought he missed it. I was finna go ham for a little bit. Make the field goal, 2 touchdown game. They get the big play to Jamar Chase. They're trying to score it quickly because they know they could run out of time. And they fumble recover for Jeff Simmons. Defense is going to send us to the Super Bowl. We're in the 4th quarter. We're driving. Jeffrey Simmons, what a pickup in free agency. He recovers the fumble. We get the touchdown. Defense playing lights out. Joe Burrow trying to keep the Bengals in it. They have to go for it, and they don't get it. We get the ball back. All we got to do is just feed Clyde Edwards-Helaire, just run the clock out, get some first downs, and we're finally going to get over the hump. Why did we go for it on 4th down? Oh, okay. They had a penalty. We punted it anyway. No need to go for it on 4th and short. This game is pretty much over. Took us 3 seasons. But we're finally going to get over the hump, finally make it to a Super Bowl. Because we lost the last 2 AFC Championship games, but we do it. We're going to the AFC. No, we're going to the Super Bowl. We win the AFC Championship game. Don't know why we're taking pictures with the Bengals. Don't like seeing that. We need to focus on the task at hand. We shut Joe Burrow down. No touchdowns, no picks either. Patrick Mahomes was great. Threw that 1 pick early on, and then we didn't look back. We didn't let it fuck with our psyche. Our fullback had a touchdown. Travis Kelce was big. McCole Hardman was big. Virgil was big. 2 sacks for Chris Jones. Bucker was great. And we are going to the Super Bowl in year 3. Finally getting over that hump. We addressed the defense. I told you once our defense started playing great and the offense playing just like the offense the way it is, this team was going to be scary to beat. As you can see, the results. 3 straight AFC Championship games. Finally got a Super Bowl appearance. I want to win it, though. I want to win it. I thought I missed with the draft picks, but they all played great. Yeah, I'm just happy as hell right now, man. I'm happy. On the verge of getting that 2nd ring on my finger. Yeah, 2nd ring on my finger. I was take a look at the Pro Bowl. Actually, I know we're not going to have anybody because the Super Bowl team doesn't make it, but we'll just check out, see who made it from the other teams. AFC. See J.J. Watt. And I see a couple of Bengals, Steelers, Browns, Titans. You know why they're all there? Because they're not in the big game. And look who we're playing. I said it. Week 18, the season finale. We had to play against Green Bay. They were the number 1 team in the NFL record-wise. We were number 2. We were the number 1 team in the AFC. They were the number 1 team in the NFC. Now look, 14-3. 14-3, the 2 best teams in the league record-wise all year. Super Bowl, Las Vegas. That's how it's supposed to be. May the better team win. Aaron Rodgers, hopefully. They might have Jordan Love against Patrick Mahomes. We're 90 overall. Both teams got 87 defense. Their offense is only 80 to our 93. And let's do Super Bowl Media Day for Andy Reid, because if we win or lose, he may retire. You already have 1 ring, so you're no stranger to blah, blah, blah. How much does that help? What would Andy Reid say? Non-factor. So we'll take a look at, first we'll upgrade our roster. Next, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna look at, this is what I usually do on my offline franchises. Take a look at their Super Bowl roster just to see what we're matched up against. So yes, it's not Aaron Rodgers, damn it, it's fucking Gardner Minshew mania and Jordan Love, who actually has superstar depth. They have Aaron Jones and Dillon still. They have a rookie fullback. Damn. 76 overall. No more Devontae Adams. Of course, they got Cedric Wilson and the former Chiefs receiver Demarcus Robinson. Braxton Berrios, Dante Pettis, CJ Uzama, Bakhtiari, Jenkins, Myers, Minu. They got some guy named Steve Tucker who's a superstar. Kenny Clark is still there. Still got Rashawn Gary. They got B-Wags, a rookie middle linebacker, Warwick, Zadarius Smith, Eric Stokes, Jair, Rashad Fenton, another Chiefs player, and look at him developing over there. Proud of him. Darnell Savage is out with injury. So they got a good defense. They got a good team. I think we're better, though. They got a couple of Chiefs, Demarcus Robinson, Rashad Fenton. Kind of revenge game for them. But let's see if we had any dev trait upgrades, and we did not. Not on the offensive side. Let's check out the defensive side. And we have Young, the defensive rookie of the year, going from normal to star. I thought L'Jarius Sneed would get one. And we have Bowman going from star to superstar. I don't think he's going to keep it, though. I think they're going to rob him of the dev trait. But we get a new superstar, our second-year linebacker, and then our first-year linebacker / edge rusher goes up to star. So that makes our defense even more scary. Let's waste no more time, man. Let's go ahead and get this second ring, man. I'm ready, man. I've been ready for this. Let's go ahead and beat the Packers in the Super Bowl. Y'all see the flag, man. Las Vegas, Nevada. You know the team got to go to the casino after this if we do win. It's the Chiefs-Packers. Classic Super Bowl matchup, by the way.
Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi.
Mahomes looking for his second ring.
The AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis.
Coin tosses everything, too.
It's been for our AFC champions. I mean,
we've gotten the ball the last two games.
Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of...
They're actually going to receive first.
For a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence, these guys don't lack for...
So we're kicking off.
Now they're here. Now they're...
And the Super Bowl is underway. First play, thrown away. Second play, thrown away. Third play, 3 and out. Demarcus Robinson, fuck you, you traitor. We get the ball. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Tyreek Hill. Oh, we're slowing down a little bit. We have to punt it. Big penalty against Honey Badger. Don't like seeing that. Then Demarcus Robinson is killing us. He is pissed off. He's been waiting for this moment. We're going to hold them to a field goal. They get the field goal. They get the first points. Cody Parkey. And now we know what the Chiefs like to do. We're going to start getting them big plays. Start driving. Get this first down. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. At least get in field goal range. We're doing it. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Will he be the Super Bowl MVP? I don't know, because Tyreek Hill just had a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can continue their good play. Bishop dropping a pick. Rookie mistake, man. You could have had a Super Bowl moment there. Let's see if we can shut them down on third down. We do. They got to kick a long field goal. And, of course, Cody Parkey Trash. He misses it. 58 yards. And then we get the instant touchdown to Tyreek Hill. He has 2 touchdowns on the day. 14-3. Packers better do something. Packers better do something. Of course, Demarcus Robinson gets the first down by 1 yard. And, of course, they get the big play to Dante Pettis. And Demarcus Robinson. And we hold them to another field goal. And this time, Cody Parkey makes it. But field goals are not going to beat us. They're going to need touchdowns at some point. They sack us. They're going to force us to punt. So, great stand by them. Like I said, they're going to need touchdowns. They can't keep kicking field goals and expect to beat us. Our defense is playing great. What is up with these penalties? But Tyreek Hill, he wants that second ring really badly. That would mean a lot to his legacy, Travis Kelce's legacy, Andy Reid, and, of course, Patty Mahomes. Touchdown, Travis Kelce. So, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, touchdowns. The veterans, they've been here before. They've been here before, damn it. They've been here before. McCole Hardman, Virgil. What the hell happened? Oh. The half ended and we didn't get no field goal. Doesn't matter. Instant touchdown. McCole Hardman, 52 yards, 28-6. Get that ring ready. Ring me. Ring me. Game isn't over, though. We can have a meltdown like the Falcons. But they go for it on 4th down. They don't get it. We're in the red zone. We kick the field goal. 31-6. And for 2 best teams in the league, we smoking them. We smoking them. We rolling up that Green Bay Packers pack, man. That Green Bay Packers pack. Put a little cheese on it. Put a little cheese heads. So I'm happy. Not only happy that we're about to get our second ring of these rebuilds, these realistic rebuilds, the most realistic rebuilds. But I said it, the expectations were set high. We are the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming in, of course, you expect us to win a Super Bowl. But as Roman Bishop, I'm sorry that I doubted you when I drafted you. And look at him. He gets a Super Bowl moment. He dropped one earlier. He didn't drop this one. Thank you, Roman Bishop, for that. So, ended up being a great draft pick. And you see, it's not all about depth traits, man. Like, I passed on the guy that I had on the list. He had the depth trait. We took the guy that didn't have a depth trait. It didn't matter because the guy we took is making plays in the Super Bowl, making interceptions in the Super Bowl. And then the guy we passed on, they probably didn't even make the damn playoffs. But like I was saying earlier, we expected me to win a championship with the Chiefs. So I'm glad it's out of the way. I wish it would have happened year 2, last season. But it happened in year 3. So now, going into year 4, of course we got to defend our crown, but we're going to try to run it back. We're going to try to repeat. And I said at least 2 Super Bowls for the Chiefs. So 3 straight AFC Championship appearances. We finally get over the hump. We got some great young pieces on defense. We brought in Jeff Simmons to beef up that D-line, pair him with Chris Jones. Drafted that great rookie, Al Young. Drafted the free safety rookie. He had a pick in this game. Honey Badger was back to form. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, the big 3. They've been here before. They all had touchdowns in this game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has emerged as a top I say top 5 running back in the league. McCole Hardman, he thought he was going to be on the way out. Nope, he completes that trio at wide receiver. Mahomes gets his second ring. 4 touchdowns on the day for him, no picks. So he might got a Super Bowl MVP. As Tyreek Hill had 11 catches, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he could have got it. Demarcus Robinson played a hell of a game against us, but sorry, cuz McCole Hardman had a hell of a game. So showed up big. Virgil had a couple of catches. Travis Kelce had that touchdown. Joe Thuney gave up a couple of sacks. Doesn't matter. Derek Nottie had a sack. Young, Simmons, and Jones. Everybody on the D-line. I'm sorry, B-Wags. And then Roman, Bishop. At when we drafted, everybody was like, what the hell are they doing? There was a way better corner they could have way better safety they could have got. But Roman Bishop is the one with the ring and a pick in the Super Bowl. Butker. Second ring for him. And to make it even more sweeter, to get here, we beat the Steelers. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Retrieve progression. What are they talking about? We won the Super Bowl, damn it. Let's hurry up and advance a week before Madden tries some bullshit. And we're going to upgrade the team. Roman Bishop. Go ahead and manually do this. See what his weaknesses are. Really doesn't have any. Great pick. Great pick in my book. Great pick in my book. Enrique Virgil was our first pick of the rebuild. Work on his slot a little bit. Also wearing Demarcus Robinson's old number. But take a look at the season recap. We win the Super Bowl 14-3. It was Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes is the Super Bowl MVP. Looking aside for the awards, Christian McCaffrey, Zach Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Micah Parsons, and then the Bucks had that rookie quarterback, Pat Stevens. And then, as you see, the overall defensive rookie of the year was Al Young. A young man. It's a beast. So, advance the week, we have to try to defend our crown. Now, I'm happy I got 2 rings now. And let's take a look at the mock draft 3. Yeah, the quarterbacks, that's so dumb. The Jaguars, unless Trevor Lawrence isn't doing it in Jacksonville. 4 quarterbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're all the way down here at pick 32. And they have us taking a receiver. I mean, we don't need one. Don't need one. So, don't know what we're going to take. Actually, I think I do. Because Willie Gay contract is up. Let's see if we had any retirements. No, I don't think we did. I think everybody wants to come back and defend the championship. But everybody won't be back because we're going to lose some of these players. We have 12 players that need contract negotiations, and Willie Gay is one of them. Now, we only got $4 million cap space. I could bring him back, but he hasn't played well the last couple of seasons. I think the only good year was that first year where he had 118 tackles, a sack, and a pick. I mean, last season was okay, and that season wasn't enough. But we just don't have enough money, so we'll let him walk, and we'll probably draft that position. Dana was a backup. Williams was a backup. McKinnon, I love him. I'm bringing him back. One more year, special teams, and he wants to test. I don't blame him. He wants to get a bag. He's been like one of the best special teams this whole rebuild, damn it. Prince, finally let him walk. Finney, Hackett, Walker, all these guys can walk. All these guys can walk. Thank you for your services. Go enjoy your championship. And let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade the team somehow. Biggest loss was Willie Gay. So, quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, we're keeping him. Edward Hilaire, we have him on that fifth-year option. Still got the 2 fullbacks. Got the 3 receivers. Who the hell is this guy? Rodney Cobb. I don't know, but he has some speed on him. Must have been on the practice squad. I'll take that as a wide receiver 4. This guy is slow as hell. We'll cut him. We need speed on this team, damn it. Nothing but speed. Andrew Machado, we'll keep him a little fast. Noah Gray, we'll keep him on the roster. Joe Thuney, we saved about $6 million, almost $5 million, I think. If we cut or trade him, but why would I do that? We're keeping him. Is there any way we can save some money? Nick Bolton's in a contract year. Cutting Joshua wouldn't make a difference. So, yeah, looks like we're not going to be able to add anything in free agency. So we're just going to have to rely on the draft. We're already a good team. The defense is getting better. Our younger players are getting better. So we're just going to get better. We have $8 million. I could possibly sign just one player. But where do we go with it? Like, what do we spend it on? Do we even spend it at all? Could use the backup running back. Don't need anything on O-line. Don't need anything on the defensive side. I see Young kept his star dev. I see Bowman, they knocked him down from superstar. He really didn't deserve it. So star's okay. Middle linebacker, maybe? Bring in like a Demario Davis. Von Miller. Don't got the money. Willie Gay's getting a contract offers from Rams, Vikings, and Texans. So, cornerback, we do need a cornerback 3. CJ Anderson's there. Bradbury. Micah Hyde. Julian Blackman. Yeah, so nothing. So, we're just going to save our money, a little bit of money we got. And we're going to look ahead to the draft. Check out the mock draft for us, see if they have us taking a receiver again. And no, it's a running back. Jalen Ankrum. 440. A spectacular catch, B awareness, B medium route. I don't hate that. I think we're trying to defend our crown. I know taking the first round running back wouldn't be smart, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire, it will be in a contract year. We might not have money to bring him back. But for a team that we have no weaknesses, really, we do have a couple of weaknesses like cornerback 3, but our cornerbacks play well. And right outside linebacker because no Willie Gay. We might take that running back. Let's go ahead and scout these people. If it shows up, there we go. And we're going to look at that running back. It was Jalen Ankrum. We're going to put him on the list. We're going to put Adonis Spencer. 4.37 speed. A catches traffic, but he can't juke. So he might be like a little bust. About Corey Isaac. A carrying, B catching. 4.39. beast. Medium route's good. He looks like balanced back. This little 5'8" guy runs a 4.42. Not looking too good. About Lamar Prince. C break tackle. Not looking too good with that F trucking. Devontae Lynn. A break tackle. B ball carrier vision. But F pass block. But he looks good too. So Devontae Lynn, Ankrum, and Isaac. What was good about Ankrum? Because the other guy looks more balanced. A spectacular catch. So he's good at catching. He's balanced. He's powerful. So one of those running backs we will take. We don't need. I mean, we could look at tight end. Travis Kelce's getting kind of old. Noah Gray's in a contract year, and he's not looking too good. A catching traffic. Strongest tight end in the class. F stamina though, but we'll put him on a list. Put him on a list. Scotty Larson, B deep route, and he's 6'6". Can run routes. B medium route, so he's a good route runner. So Scotty Larson. We'll look at Cooper Gallagher, see what he's about. Lineman. I mean, we got D lineman now. You could look at D tackle. If you want to trade like a Derek Nottie or somebody or improve. Derek Nottie's been okay, though. He's been okay. Been solid. A power moves for Bud Bronson. C awareness, D pursuit, D hit power. So he's just strong as hell. Might put him on the list, though. Not Javier Gills, though, with them double Ds. Yeah, so I'll put Bud Bronson on the list. And then we do need an outside linebacker. We might take one in the first round. You got Jerry Wolf. Not looking too good. Vince Stinson, B pursuit. Strongest. He's fast. A awareness. A impact blocking. B pursuit. B power moves. D injury. C finesse moves. I want him. Vince Stinson might be our first round pick. And then Caruthers. Miles Caruthers looks okay. Take a look at the middle linebackers. I got Elton Washington. He looks fucking good too. So Washington, I would like. Bob Barber, B zone. He looks like a beast. A injury, B zone. So Bob Barber looks good. Oh man, that sucks. Because Barber and Stinson both look good. Don't know which one to take. Don't know which one to take. And then cornerback, you got Ben Chaney. This ain't even cornerback. This is outside linebacker. My bad. Still excited that we finally won a Super Bowl. And then, oh my God, Wayne Van Buren, A pursuit. He looks good. There's some cornerbacks here. Shaq Wiggins probably not going to be there. But Max Hardison, B catching. A kick return. B tackling. I like it. Max Hardison looks good. Travis Terry, C man, the 4.48. Quentin Collins. So a lot of second round cornerbacks. This dude looks trash though. Horrible combine. Cam Banyard, D zone. A tackling though and C catching. I'll ignore that zone. We'll work on it if we draft you. And Otis Allen. That's enough corner. Ooh, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Slow. But look at this. A tackling. I love a corner that can tackle. So if anything, one of those running backs, and then either Stinson A, awareness. A, impact blocking. Barber is fast, strong, elite jumping, elite strength, great speed. A, injury. B, hit power. So he looks good. And then Van Buren. And then we have the cornerbacks, Hardison. So looks like this draft has a lot of good players. I'm thinking we take an outside linebacker or that middle linebacker. And then with the other pick, we get a corner or a running back. And let's go ahead and let's scout. Let's do the private workout. Excuse me. Do the private workout this time. And we're going to do, I know more about Devontae Lynn, power back, or Isaac. Let's do Lynn. And then let's do the middle linebacker, Barber, and let's do Stinson. Not going to do the cornerback. Take a look at, first we might get kicked out, and then we'll take a look at the free agency recap just to see if anybody in our division made any, there goes the kick out. See if anybody from our division made any big moves to try to knock us off our pedestal. Sign back in. And taking a look at the mock draft 5, they have us taking Van Buren, who's projected to go. So Jalen Ankrum is right there, so we can't get him. But Van Buren is a guy I think is on our list, but they have us taking him in the first round when he is a third to fourth round guy. But I mean, we are picking dead last, so you got to think our second round pick is kind of like a third round pick. But man, that's early. What about, I mean, if that middle linebacker is still there, yeah, the middle linebacker is still going to be there. Not Ellen Washington, but the other one. And then even the left outside linebacker is going to be there. So we just got to figure out which one we want, honestly. And the league signings, I mean, the Bills are in the AFC. They get Mike Evans. That's good. There's a team that can compete. And look at the Giants. Justin Tucker, Von Miller, T. Higgins, and Stephon Gilmore. Giants spending money. They've had enough. They want to win now. So Broncos get Darius Slay. Titans get Chase Claypool. Oh, the Titans aren't even in my division. What am I talking about? Broncos, Tyler Boyd. Who like the Broncos making moves, man? Broncos making big moves, big money moves. Bradbury, so it is the Broncos. Raiders sitting back, Chargers sitting back. And we have a choice to make. With our first round pick.
Okay, the Jaguars are now on the clock. All right, the Chiefs are now on the clock.
We have a tough choice to make. I don't think we can go wrong with either pick, as Corey Isaac is there. But we can get Lynn later. But we have a tough choice to make. It's either Vince Stinson, A, awareness, A, block shedding, B, catching, B, play recognition, B, power moves, A, stamina. He looks like the guy. I think I'm going to take Vince Stinson. He's a run stopper, scheme fit. You got Barber. He's also second round. He looks like a beast, man. A, injury, B, hit power. But I think I like Stinson better. And you got Van Buren. A pursuit. So I think, honestly, I think Vince Stinson is the guy. I think he's the guy. A, block shedding. B, pursuit. B, tackling. C, zone. He's strong. A, awareness. A, block shedding. A, impact blocking. B, hit power. I think he's a beast. Let's take Vince Stinson,
All right, the
hidden dev.
Jaguars are
Let's
now on the
go.
clock.
I'm not fucking up with the dev traits this time around. I'm not fucking up with the dev traits this time around. We had 3 linebackers to
The
choose
Chiefs are
from.
up now. Let's see what
I think
direction
we
they're
made the
going.
right decision. And then with our second pick, we might take that running back, Devontae Lynn. Let's see who else is available. Bud Bronson is available. Okay, so the linebackers are gone. Ooh, Van Buren. Fuck, man. Van Buren is available. But we don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. Oh, it sucks, man. We might have to just pass on him and take the cornerback. Cam Bynert. A tackling. Otis Allen. A tackling. I think we might take Van Buren here, man. About that running back. Devontae Lynn. A, break tackle. B, ball carrier vision. F, pass block. F, catching. Yeah, so we might take Devontae Lynn here and get our backup running back and just pass on our cornerbacks. Our cornerbacks played well, and then we don't need that edge rusher.
The Jaguars are
We'll
up
take
now. Let's see
him.
what direction they're
And I just
going.
realized we did not bring back Jerry McKinnon in free agency, so I'll make sure we do that in the preseason. I think I made the right
On the
decision
clock
right there.
now, the Chiefs.
We wanted a running back. Wasn't going to take one in the first round. Van, whatever his name is, would have been nice to have him, but it would have been, surplus at that point, man. Like, there was no need to take him. We would have had nowhere to put him. We have our defensive ends. We have our edge rushers. We have our linebackers, so would have had nowhere to put him. And as I see, there is a third round cornerback, Otis Allen, who we had on our list. So it works out 6'3", 190. He has A, tackling, B, stamina, B, injury, B, block shedding. So he can tackle. Let's take
On
him.
the clock now, the Jaguars.
Then the rest of the draft will just be filling out the roster. So I definitely want to look at Noah
The
Gray's
Chiefs
contract is
are on the
up.
clock
So we
now.
definitely need a tight end. And we have the guys that we scouted. Let's take a look at this tackle here. We can use some depth on the O-line, C, awareness, B, injury though. So yeah, I see why teams are passing on him. A couple DNs, D tackle. Not really. Caruthers, he's getting passed on. Why? B, pursuit. He looks decent. B, pursuit. C, block center. C, injury. C, man. So Caruthers looks good. Caruthers looks good. B, block shedding for this dude. B, catching. B, Enrique Feliz looks great. I might take Enrique Feliz. Best player available at that point. He's better than Caruthers. Let's take Enrique Feliz. He looks good.
The Jaguars
B's
are now on the
everywhere.
clock.
Good depth piece. could move in the middle linebacker because we might lose Nick Bolton.
Okay, the Chiefs
Just
are
thought
on the
about
clock
that.
now.
And then one of the tight ends we wanted just got taken. The other one got taken as well. So looks like we're not going to be able to get a tight end in this draft, but we still got Noah Gray. So it's not like we need one badly. I would just like to get one. Let's take a look at these guys. Malcolm Bannon, 268. Can't really do much. Look at Brandon Abrams. A short route running. D on the medium route running. So we might take him. Just because that short route running. Yeah, so that tight end, Abrams. And let's take a look at maybe right tackle. Lucas Niang is in a contract year, I believe. We might have to take that tight end right now. Run out of time. Rulers is still there. Don't need another corner. We could use a backup. Use a backup safety. Let's go ahead and take that tight end. Abrams. A short route running.
Okay, the Jaguars are now on the clock.
Then we'll go ahead and look at safety. Strong safety. See if we get a backup to Honey Badger.
All right, the Chiefs are now on the clock.
C-Man. So not seeing those safeties. Let's check out free safeties. Look at Nate Simpson. C hit power. 8 finesse moves. And C zone. We'll take him. Nate Simpson.
All right, the Jaguars are now on
Backup
the
safety.
clock.
And then with this, actually,
The Chiefs are up now. Let's
the
see what
last pick,
direction they go.
might look at a quarterback. I don't know if we have a backup quarterback on the roster. Let's look at, don't like Trent Barber, but Ryan Clifton, third accuracy short is a C. Nah. Michael Bennett, D for throw under pressure. Not liking these quarterbacks. Kevin Rhodes, F throw under pressure. Not going to do it. Jay Pryor, C for throw accuracy deep. A for stamina, C for juke move, C for play action. I like them. Let's take Jay Pryor. His final pick in the draft for the 2025 NFL draft. And let's take a look at the overall. So we hit on Vince Stinson, hidden dev trait. Love it. He is actually a run stopper, but he can power rush, speed rusher. He's balanced. So we get another beast on defense. He will replace Willie Gay. Just got to work on his finesse moves a little bit. And then in the second round, we passed on. We had a chance to get Van, whatever his name was, would have been another great linebacker, but we wouldn't have had no room for him. So we went running back. Devontae Lynn, 72 overall. We finally got a power backup running back for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and look at him. Pretty balanced. He's kind of fast for a power back. He's going to be our RB2. I need to bring back Jared McKinnon, by the way. And then Otis Allen, we drafted him just because he could tackle. Needs to work on, what does he need to work on? Catching and zone. But he had A tackling. It's not showing up here. Oh, actually it did. What was his tackling? 68. So, yeah, A tackling. That's why we took him. Enrique Feliz looked like a great athlete. And look at this steal. Brandon Abrams with that A short route running, 67 overall tight end in the 5th round. No dev trait, but look at that, 72 short route running. Beast. I'm a beast when it comes to drafting. Nate Simpson was a decent pick as well. And then that quarterback 62 overall. Pretty decent. I do want to take a look to see what those running backs were. Oh. And, of course, he goes to a division rival, Corey Isaac, man. 83 overall, 94 speed, celebration. Only normal dev, though. But, man, he would have been a great backup running back for us. Damn. And then Ankrum was a 76. He probably had the hidden dev trait. Yep. But we didn't need him, especially for a first-round pick. I wanted to see Van, whatever his name was, the right outside linebacker. Wanted to see what he was. So we took Stinson. We took Lynn. Sammy Young, 4th round. Saints, hidden dev. Damn. So Van Buren went to the Bucks, 72 overall, hidden dev trait. So we would have took him. We would have had a hidden dev player, and we wouldn't have known what to do with him. Wouldn't know what to do with him. Edge rusher as well. Could play a little bit of run stopper. So really, I could have sat him for a year and moved him inside middle linebacker to replace Nick Bolton if we decide not to bring him back. But I mean, it is what it is. We drafted for need. We didn't need him. We had already got our linebacker. But man, that makes me wonder. We could have took the running back 1st round or any other draft pick, and then we could have got Van Buren in the 2nd round. But I'm not going to overthink it. As y'all saw, I overthought the last draft and ended up working out well for us. So went to our 3rd straight AFC Championship game. We finally got over the hump, got my 2nd ring on my finger. So that was a success. But now we have to try to defend our crown. And that'll wrap it up for part 3 until the next episode. Gotta repeat.